Hello, my name is Sandra Molina. I'm here in the Insurance Tech Innovation for insurance companies in Chicago. Today I'm going to have the conference about artificial intelligence and how we can apply in the digital transformation in the insurance companies. It's a pleasure for me to be in representation of Aliar, the artificial intelligence company that closed the digital gap in Latin America. So welcome. Okay. Well, can you hear me well? Well, nice to meet you. How's the night today? I hope that everyone enjoyed this presentation. My name is Sandra Molina. I'm from Colombia, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here in this event today. I want to talk about the future of the insurance. Let me introduce myself. I'm the co-founder of Umbrella Risk Services and Consulting. We are helping the companies to get the digital transformation inside of the companies. So I had the opportunity in Latin America to be a part of Aliar. Aliar is a Latin America association. We help with artificial intelligence and robotics to transfer the business. So we already made different kind of projects, like smart cities in Bogota, like co-create a global institute for digital competitiveness. We create a global digital report, and we had more than 300 members, experts in different technologies, more than artificial intelligence, digital science, and you know, right now we are in the top of the wave of all the transformation. So I want to show you what is going to be the future and some of the things they already happen. Well, this is just a picture about the way. Right now we are in the season where everything is done. We had right now we are in the transformation. Well, everything is possible. Right now we have everything, but all the way is ready to make business, but make business in the digital way. So this is the past of the insurance. How many people here they can maybe use the machine just to type one insurance or make a contract using paper? Right now, everything is paperless. In the future, the phone is not going to work anymore. In 10 years, we are not going to use more phones. So this is the future. This is how the insurance companies, they have to transform it. First of all, you have to think that innovation is something that you cannot just do it by intuition. The way to make the innovation in a company, whatever kind of company, is you have to know what is the moment where you are right now. And you have to look at in advance what is going to happen in the future, something like by 2050. The things that is happening right now, we are going to planning for the 2050, and in 2050 we are going to plan the things for the 2080. So the purpose of this speech is introduce you about all the digital transformation that is going to happen. Maybe you can see this picture and you can see, no, this is impossible. It's impossible just to see this picture right now. But this is happening. We can create avatars, and the avatars, they can work for us, and all the information is going to be available everywhere. The strategic vision that we have is all this going to be together. I mean, all the different technologies, they are going to work in the center of the human. Like the vision that we have is humans, they are not going just to be so far of the technology. They are going to be the center. As humans, we are not going to do operative things, but we are going to do other things that they are indispensable for the future. This is a kind of example of one InsurBot. InsurBot is a demo or a simulator that we already create. It's native for artificial intelligence, and it's an interaction with the client. We can predict movements, we can predict emotions, we can predict the real necessities of the client. Right now, everyone has a phone. And the phone contains all the information about one person. This information we can personalize. I mean, the same insurance that you can have 10 years ago is not going to be the same insurance in 10 years. Why? Because the insurance is not static. The insurance needs to move with the economy. So I want to tell you about the new economies. The new economies, right now we are in the digital economy, but it's not the only one. Other kind of economies that we have right now is the silver economy, for example. People with 73 years right now, they have, for example, to use the funds of the IRA, yeah? And this is a kind of way to use the money for elderly people. Maybe in well-being, maybe health, maybe vacations. This is going to be the future for the elderly people. But this is not only one economy. Other economy is the orange economy, like Netflix. How many people here, they have Netflix? Yeah. Do you know that all the movies that we are watching right now, it's because the algorithms, they predict what kind of information do you want, what kind of information maybe you are going to be useful for you. So the same is going to happen with the rest. So right now, Netflix, for example, they have just a brain, a digital brain. In the brain, they can predict the movements in the platform. And for example, if they have a mistake inside of the platform, they can just predict automatically what is going to happen, and they can fix immediately. Other kind of economies is the green economy. How many people they know about the solar panels? Solar panels, they are not just part of the renewable economy. This is the current future. This is happening right now. And all this has different information, IoT, blockchain, all these kind of new technologies, they can give us data, and with that data, we can create new products. Other kind of different economy is the collaborative economy. Right now, we have to work together and collaborate, co-create together. This is the future. When we are working together, we are going to personalize the insurance policies. We are going to have the same insurance that I'm going to have right now can be just as my size. I can have everything in my phone. Like, for example, I'm going to rent a bicycle. This is a collaborative economy. I can immediately, once I get my new bicycle, I'm going to rent the bicycle, I can buy the insurance immediately, just for one day, for the movement that I'm going to use. This is happening right now. An example of this is in Colombia. We have an insurance company, the name is Sura. This company created a collaborative insurance. How this could happen? With they create a movement as a P2P. That means I can invite my friend, I can invite my family, I can invite other people, and we can create together our coverage. This is the real future. Including, for example, how many people here are running daily or walking, and your phone give you alerts in your phone, like, oh, congratulations, you have a great advance. This advance is going to be in the future a challenge for insurance companies to create bonus. This kind of bonus, they are going to give discounts in the insurance. Other thing could be if, for example, you don't have claims the last year, automatically you can send to the clients a kind of bonus for no claims. This is other thing that we can see in the future. just with your camera, you can point, like when you have Google Maps and you can use the location. Automatically, as a client, you can see, okay, I can have insurance here, I can have insurance here, because the IoT is going to bring you all the information directly on your phone, including connect your car, connect your house, everything. The same with the renewable energies, the automatic cars. All this information is going to create new kind of insurance. So how this is going to be possible? Just the collaborative ecosystems. Right now, this is happening in Latin America. We are working with different countries like since Argentina, Mexico, Brazil, Colombia, and we have more than 100 different new solutions in the new economies. This is only possible working together with the regulation and the government, and each country is different. I mean, we cannot reply everything that is happening in Argentina or what is happening in Brazil. Every country is different, and every regulation is different. So we cannot copy and paste, but we can work together and co-create together the ecosystem. And the solution that we can create is going to be wide. I mean, the same product that I'm creating maybe can be useful for you, but you cannot copy. You cannot adapt. You have to do that from scratch. And that's why we are creating together with Aliar the certification in artificial intelligence, helping people how they can use the new technologies inside of the insurance companies, but we can use your own process. So, do you think that the robots is going to be the future? No, it's not the future. It's the current moment. With the robots, we can create the human touch. You can have right now maybe a chatbot in your company, but it's not enough. The clients, they still need a human to be as a consultant. If you have a claim, you don't want to talk with a machine. You want to talk with a real person. So the humans, they are going to be indispensable, including for critical moments. But artificial intelligence can be a consultative role. I mean, I can show you a demo how you can just in 5 seconds predict as a consultant how it's going to be the funds for your retirement, how's your current situation as a health. You can now about the taxes that you're going to pay in the next year. You can now, if you're going to have enough money for your retirement, everything right now, just in 5 seconds. So the future is regenerative insurance. Environmental is important, and the clients, they know that, especially the new teenagers. They are native in the digital environment. For example, we have our bedroom, we have all the house with the lights turned on. The little kids, they know that, and they say, no, please turn off the lights. But why? Because they know that they have to care the planet. So the new clients, they are responsible with the environment, and we have to create products for this kind of clients. So what kind of technologies we have right now? Well, artificial intelligence still have mistakes. So you cannot just use a chatbot and think that everything is just real. But how you can use that? We are working just with big data, and with all the data that we have, we can use artificial intelligence and use the data, yeah? But you can just expect that artificial intelligence can do everything for you. It's still having mistakes. Well, the blockchain and the smart contracts is simple. It's like a notebook that you cannot just erase, yeah? IoT and sensors can give you data and information in real time. Cloud computing, we are going to have everything just digital in real time. We are not going to need more than computers, including in the near future. And the privacy and the algorithm ethics is something that we have to pay real attention, because as an insurance companies, we are responsible for the ethic. I mean, we can use artificial intelligence and create algorithms in case, for example, if I'm going to use, I don't know, Facebook, and I just grab shoes. The next time I'm going to find in my phone shoes every time. The same is going to happen with insurance, but we have to be responsible for that. That's why in our course about artificial intelligence, we can teach you how you can use the ethics in artificial intelligence for create products. So this is the phase. The first phase of the transformation, we are right now in digital foundations. Everyone needs the skills. Everyone needs to understand what is happening right now, what kind of technologies you can use. And the future is just create ecosystem. We have to work together, co-create together, and the future is work, academy, government, companies, including the community. Well, the future also, we are going to have predictions just in real time. The automation, I want to emphasize in this point, you cannot think about automation in insurance companies thinking that I'm going just to create artificial intelligence for a process that I'm, for repetitive process. This is not true. You cannot just innovate in something like that. If you are going to use the new technologies, it's because you are going to create something new. This is a real revolution. You cannot just use the old system and try to use the same old system for the future. You have to create really, really innovation. And the client, they know that the clients right now, they want everything just immediately. You don't want to just to request a quotation in the insurance company and wait 15 days for an answer. They want immediately answer. So the KPIs is operational efficiency. The customers, the Net Promoter Score, they are going just to bring you, okay, I bought this insurance and I love this insurance, I'm going to put 5 stars. That means the clients, they are going to see the future, and they can share their experience with their families and their social reels, and this is going to be information in real time. So the innovation rate is super important, and the social impact. I mean, in real time, you don't have to be, you don't need to go to the NASA and get the data directly to create a kind of prediction for climate risks. Right now, we can use the data directly and create information for predictions in real time for climate change. So this is the new business dashboard. Operational efficiency, innovation rate, customer satisfaction, and social impact. So right now, we have different groups or workshops where in one day, we can create or co-create innovation together. I mean, this is not about theory, this is about practice. So in one day, if you have a problem in your company, you said, you know what, I have a life insurance, and I want that people, they have information in real time, and then they buy the insurance just immediately, yeah? You can do that. In the same day, you are going to have all the process together. We are going to bring you all the tools. And at the end of the day, you are going to have your solution immediately. You don't need to spend a lot of money. Right now, we have a lot more than 100 different tools, and they are free. So you don't need to spend a lot of money to create transformation inside of your company. We have different pilot projects where we are driving with digital transformation, and I can show you how you can use that in your insurance companies. So the future is the ethics, the privacy, and the governance. As insurance companies, we are responsible for our data, and the data is the future. If you have data, you have to use that data because it's real gold. You have all the information, you need to use the data and create predictions, create new products, and understand your client, and create personalization in the insurance policy for your clients. So everything is going to be, this is kind of difficult to understand how it's a smart contract or about the blockchain, but this is a real example of how you can see the blockchain, so how artificial intelligence can see itself, the blockchain. We are right now, not only insurance companies, they are creating innovation. So insurance plus technology is InsurTech, yeah? But it's not the only one. Right now we have FinTech, RegTech, HealthTech, and a lot of movements. I mean, more than 32 different kind of innovations. So we only know maybe one or two. So an example of Netflix is just digital economy or orange economy. Uber is mobility economy. Airbnb is other kind of different business. The insurance companies, they need to move directly with the different trends of the economies. So we create, this is an example of InsurBot Latina. It's an example of how the artificial intelligence can create impact directly in the automation of different processes. We co-create, this is an example of humanoid. The name is Kira. Kira is a digital assistant who can help virtually the client directly into the platform. She can understand the emotions, she can understand what is the worries of the client, and she can send directly information in real time about what the client needs. Kira has a brain who can reprogram it automatically. You can use right now chatbots, you can use WhatsApp directly with the client. So you have to think, the client is the center, and you need to think about what is simple and easy for the client to use. What kind of things we can create with data or with artificial intelligence? We are going to prevent the fraud. Immediately, with algorithms or with prompts, we can understand immediately if a client is a fraud in the claim. Or we can just create automation in the process for operative things. We can predict the future. For example, a tornado in Miami. Immediately, you can send a notification to your client, or you can modify the policy just immediately. This is intelligent service for the future. The platform, you can find immediately how many people they are in the platform right now. You can understand if the person just spent just 5 seconds in the platform. All the information, you can make decisions immediately. So this is the route. The future of the insurance, they are going to have universal access. The microinsurance, the different kind of population that you are not accepting right now because they don't have access or because they didn't have internet. Right now, you can create insurance for agriculture, for mobility, for education, everything. The future is just a collaboration. We need to work together, co-create together, and create solutions that can help other insurance. In the empathetic automation, you have to think about the emotions. So this is a kind of something just, you have to create a prompt, and the prompt in the artificial intelligence, you have to say, okay, please act in this way. You can be assertive, you can be just kind, you can be just friendly, and these kind of things, you can predict emotions, including how the person they are writing in the movement. This person is angry, this person is furious, this person needs urgency. In the same way, the chatbot can answer, yeah? And also an advisor. The uses of the artificial intelligence is just not automation. It's how you can help the person of your client to get benefits, how you can make the life just easy. And the future is regenerative impact. we are creating impact directly in the new economies, and the new economies, they are just friendly with the environment. So this is my contact, just in case that you want to be a part of our chapter. And we are certificating right now in artificial intelligence, and you can have your InsurBot in your company. You can create solutions with us, and well, what do you need? Just this is my email, this is my phone. So please contact me if you need more information about this. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much for joining the event, and it's been a great pleasure having you all at the event. We have so far around 100 plus companies who have attended this particular conference, and the conference is dedicated towards insurance innovation and digital transformation that's happening in the insurance world basically. And almost 15-20 exhibitors have been seen at the event who are presenting the solutions to the MGAs, insurance carriers in these companies. We also have something which is like a certification program that we're going to do with you guys, and yeah, so I think that's where you come into the picture. If you can just share more details onto it, that would be great.
Yes, of course. Well, everyone, just thank you very much for attending this event. Today we have innovation, digital transformation, all the new emerging technologies in just one place.
Yes.
So this certification is just for professionals in insurance, and for brokers, for government. I mean, right now it's an ecosystem. It's a live ecosystem. Insurance is no more an old paper with a small words.
Everything
no,
is paper.
Right now it's a live ecosystem where interaction with the emerging technologies, they are working together. So this is an invitation for everyone to be a part of this new ecosystem and have the skills to manage the new digital transformation with the right tools. So if you are interested in more of that, so you only have to put your information in this link. We're going to put a link in the website. You can see the information. We have a special promotion right now. So the idea is for 5 people from the same company. Could be the CTO, people from marketing, operations, the CEO, the CTO, the financial officer. The idea is work together in a one solution.
Okay.
You have one problem. The idea is develop one solution with digital transformation in the problem and have a real solution in real time.
Awesome. That's great.
So this is the invitation. If you think that this is part of the future, you are in the real place.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much.
Do register for the certification program, and we'll be helpful for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We continue here in the innovation for the future in the insurance. So I'm here with Greg. Hey, Greg. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How are you?
Good, doing great. Good morning out in Chicago.
Yeah, of course. So I would like that you tell us about you, about your company, and what kind of innovation you're working right now.
Yeah, you bet. Glad to do that. Thanks for having us here. So we're Conver, and we're an AI underwriting, data, and intelligent document processing workbench. And we exist to help carriers, brokers, MGAs drive profitable premium growth through efficiencies and insights. Okay, and we do this by first off digitizing the submissions coming in the door for commercial insurance, and then enriching those submissions with the best data, so then that the underwriting teams can then score, prioritize, and route those applications for the best handling out to distribution to get their business.
Okay, how you are doing this? What kind of technologies you are using right now?
Yeah, so we are an AI underwriting workbench. Okay. So multiple flavors of AI, with large language models, Copilot, Gen AI, if you will, and many other flavors of those too, in addition to other types of automation, workflow, business rules, etc. But AI is the core of what we do, and we've got 4 patents on our AI, and super proud of that.
Okay, super. What do you think is the challenge for the companies right now?
Yeah, right. The challenge is so much of traditional underwriting is done manually, and doing it via rolling up their sleeves, blood, sweat, and tears, getting into Excel, and then once it gets into a system, there's not visibility into that data. It's hard to get the data out. So with Conver, We're working to ease getting information into the underwriting system, getting it out, and letting the underwriting teams focus on what they do best, which is actually analyzing the risk, rating, quoting, and binding, and also developing their relationships, those super important relationships with the producers.
Yes. So what the companies need to do?
Taking the step is really to take the first step, find a priority, right? Find some pain point that's at the top of the list, and then start small and look to get some quick wins, some quick time to value, and then grow either more broadly or more deeply from there, but letting the business dictate where AI is going, not letting AI dictate where the business is going.
Okay, super. Well, tell me about the future, how you can see the future.
Yeah, the future. So super exciting there too. And with we represent a category of AI called assistive AI, where it's a great complement in between letting the AI do what the AI does, the heavy lifting, going through data, surfacing insights, we call them needles in a haystack, and then knowing how the AI hands off to a human to let that human in the loop do what they do best, like I just talked about for the underwriters, to work with the distributors and make those decisions based on what's based on a company's risk appetite and what's best for their organization. So in that, the future is doing all of that at scale, doing what the AI does well, but then letting the humans do more strategic and value-added work like we heard in the last panel.
Okay. Well, do you want to say something else for the people that they are over there after the camera?
Hey, welcome to Chicago, everyone. Glad we could be together virtually at the conference. Again, Conver, we're an AI underwriting data and intelligent document processing workbench. And if you're looking to scale and take advantage of technology, start small and give us a call.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We continue here in the Insurance Innovation. I'm here with Vinayak. Hey, Vinayak.
Yeah, hi.
Nice to meet you.
Very
How are
nice
you?
Doing good, thank you. My name is Vinayak. I'm a Chief Business Officer. I'm taking care of all the insurance segment operations with the company NK Fellows. We are based out of Austin, Texas.
Wow.
We are one of the very few companies in the world who have developed our own LLM for insurance segment. We have a product called Insurance GPT and Insurance Agentic AI to take care majority of the insurance areas. We do automation, we do hyper automation, we do all simplicity of all the workflows. That's what we take care. We are a research driven advanced AI organization taking care all the major problems for MGAs, brokers, insurers, whatnot.
Okay, I would like that you explain them more than a chatbot. What is real ChatGPT? What is the real use, the artificial intelligence?
Suppose if you are an underwriter, let me take an example of an underwriter. Currently, underwriter has to take each case and spend a lot of time to understand where the information is, how the information gets distributed, and different compliances, standards, all of it. What Insurance GPT does is, it is already trained with all the required information, say in this case underwriting, right? So underwriter can go, just upload the policy or the case, whatever the case underwriter is dealing with, and start interacting with Insurance GPT, and it will going to guide where underwriter has to go to the next steps, and it will going to make sure that for that particular entity for insurance industry, it will give all the required information to act upon.
Okay.
So instead of say solving 3 to 4 cases a day on an average, underwriter a day, underwriter can solve 20 to 30 cases most efficiently. Okay. So this becomes a co-pilot. This becomes a buddy for underwriters. I'm just taking underwriting as an example. Okay. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, what do you think is the challenge for the insurance companies?
So predominantly I see 3 challenges. One, a lot of manual work. And second thing, what I see is they have a processes which are defined of decades old. Now, with the advanced AI, we can certainly automate those processes. We can remove the bottlenecks. And most importantly, you see the Gen Z, the new generation is more into getting into high-tech jobs. It will be a talent shortage very shortly in insurance industry.
Yes.
Adopting advanced AI to this industry will automate a lot of stuff. It will reduce the cost, it will bring the automation, it will bring efficiency, it will be more faster decisions, and at the end of the day it will going to create a wow factor to the customers as well as to the firm.
Okay. Explain the people that they are watching right now. What is the future? If this is the right now, this is the real moment. What is the future?
The future will be, you know what, everything will be automated. Most of it will be automated.
Okay.
The human in the loop will be just a decision or just to say whether the person has to approve or not. Everything will be controlled by advanced AI models, agentic AI models. The human has to just make a decisions to check whether it is right or wrong. Humans definitely needed. So AI cannot do everything. AI cannot replace humans. But what AI can do is it will help you to automate things. Okay, more faster, better, because needs are growing. Earlier days, insurance was for only life, PNC, auto, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Now you take the latest insurance segment, like a cyber insurance. Tomorrow you may have an insurance for even walking, talking, right? Anything can come in insurance. So the needs are more, the offerings are more in insurance. So definitely we don't have those many people who can able to help us. AI can help you to reduce all this burden and make sure that we grow faster.
Okay. What is going to happen with the companies that they said, no, we are traditional. This is the way that we are doing. We are going to continue with this way. What is going to happen with this kind of companies?
Well, they'll continue to live with legacy platforms. They'll continue to live with all the old technologies. It will going to add them lots of cost, more than 10 times cost. They're not going to get into the right talent. Ultimately, they will be out of the business for sure. So when you go with the flow, they can think and adapt. Companies like NK Fellows are providing 3 months free of cost consultation and adoption of a product. If they like, they can continue. They can see the companies can always try with tech providers like us, right? They can do the testing, they can see whether it is adaptable, and they can gradually get into the technology. There is no solution out there without adapting to AI.
Okay, super. Do you want to say something else?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much.
Okay.
And very nice meeting
Yes,
you.
of course.
And I think I'm seeing a lot of delegates. It's a very great event. Thanks once again.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to continue in this event talking about insurance innovation. So I'm here with Meryl.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are going to continue talking about what is the future of the innovation. So I would like that you tell me, what are you doing right now?
So right now, our company, we have innovation initiatives where people submit ideas, right, to the company about different things that they would like to see things be more efficient with some of the processes that we have. And what we do is we have a voting process. So the top ideas that get the most votes, those are the things that we're trying to implement within the company.
Okay, so you are, what is the innovation that you propose in the insurance?
Well, one of the things is AI. One of the things is we have a submission process and we have a claims process in which we're trying to be more efficient. A lot of the things that we do is very manual, intensive, right?
Yeah.
We spend a lot of time processing these transactions.
Yeah.
And so what we're trying to do is to see how can AI help us to be more efficient? How can AI allow us to focus on more of the complex, tasks within our company? So that's what we're doing now. That's one of the ideas. We have a whole bunch of different things, but that's one of the main ones that we're focused on right now.
Okay, so what is the challenge that insurance companies they have?
I think the challenge that we have is just really having the infrastructure to be able to, embracing AI and people's hesitancy to want to do it. Most people feel that they're going to lose their jobs with bringing in technology. It's going to replace them. So I think that's the major thing that people are afraid of, is just job security.
Yeah, but if they have the right skills, they are going to keep in the wave. So the idea is just learn more about artificial intelligence and how they can apply in the insurance field. Mm-hmm. So what is the future of the insurance?
I think it is going the AI route, right? I think it's really important that people embrace the technology because it's going to allow them, as they mentioned in the conferences, as you mentioned, to be able to reskill, right? To be able to learn new things so they can stay relevant. And then for our companies to really just stay competitive, we have to embrace the technology.
Yes. So, do you want to say anything else?
Well, no, it's been great being here. I'm learning a lot. It's nice meeting you. You gave a really, great,
thank you.
great conference.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to be here. I just want to take this information back to my company and be able to make people more comfortable in embracing the AI technology. So
But, yeah, thank you very much.
thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. All right.
Well, we are continue here in the insurance innovation, and Latin America's present, So I want to introduce with Abraham. Abraham is here in this event in the insurance innovation. So I would like to know about you. What are you doing here?
So I'm a management consultant at Alpha FMC. We are a global consultancy that specializes in insurance and wealth and asset management. I'm specializing in insurance.
Okay.
And what we do here is we want to meet kind of new people, what is the new technology that's coming out so that we can share that with our clients, and also understanding what are the challenges with insurers today as well, because everything comes together whenever one insurance is having that challenge, so are the other ones. So it is always helpful to understand kind of how are insurers adapting to changes and transformation in the world today, especially with the theme today, which is all about technology and AI.
Yeah, so what do you think is the challenge?
I think the biggest challenge is what we're talking about today, which is people, and also it's going to be regulation.
Okay.
The biggest one we're seeing today is people. Everyone's hesitant to adapt and use AI immediately. There's a combination. One, either they do want to start investing, but then there's also many insurers that are just kind of taking a step back and seeing how others are adapting and the challenges that they're facing. Because I think the big scare and fear for everybody is, well, what's going to happen to the rules? And I think the conversation needs to be around reskilling and changing the way that we do business instead of replacing or getting rid of individuals, which is, I think, why people are hesitant to adapt AI as well.
But innovation is not an option. So what do you think is a way? Because the rest of the fields, they have innovation, fintech, legal tech, reg tech. So insurtech, yeah, it's new, but in the near future, if you are not doing this, other companies, they are going to do it. Yeah.
And that's the conversation that we're always having.
Yeah.
So we always have to tell our clients that if you don't do it today, if you don't adapt, you're going to stay behind, and you're going to be very far behind by the time everybody's already playing with technology, especially AI, how that's going to be embedded in their processes. If they don't do that today, their costs are going to be way higher. They're not going to be able to compete as well as other clients, and their product lines may not adapt as easily as well to the different customizations that they need to make.
Yeah. So what is the solution?
I think a lot of it is conversation and to start small.
Okay.
If you start small, especially on tasks or activities that may be cumbersome, so for example with underwriters, when they're looking at maybe gathering the initial loss runs or locations, usually maybe that's with an outsourced team, or that may be done internally, but it's the type of work that they don't really want to be doing so much, right? So starting small with tasks that are seen more of the administrative or more repetitive tasks for the different employees could be a great way to show the value that AI will bring, not only to automate it, but also start leveraging insights and showing them, well, what's important from the information that's come in.
Yes. Yes, and with the information is not just on information, it's how you can use that information and make predictions using
That's
data.
right.
So, how you can see the future?
How can I see the future? In insurance?
Yes.
I think it was part of what you were talking about a little bit today. I think it's going to get to the point that we need to predict what people need based off of their demographic, likes, dislikes, family, everything, because you want to see it at a holistic level. I think it's going to be moving beyond just looking at insurance. It's going to be looking at your financial life as a whole. So there's a lot of trends now about wealth and insurance kind of coming together because you want to be looking at an individual's whole life. So I think the future of insurance is going to be, what do I need to feel good, secure with my property? what about my life if I have family, so that if something happens, what would I need? And it's just a quick and simple answer. It's not a whole lot of conversation. It's not difficult. It's super easy to explain and tailored to the individual as well.
Okay, something else that you want to share with us?
So what I love to focus on is more about driving the underwriter experience and really empowering them to make decisions. So I think a big thing that we're looking at now is how are you going to be embedding AI for lead generation?
Okay.
So today insurers may be paying for some broker data today, and they are trying to identify what are relevant opportunities based off of the available broker data that captures renewal policies. Taking that a step further is how are you then putting AI into a lead generation solution so that, one, it's predicting what are most likely and highly probable to close, right? If you're going to quote that business, you're going to waste the time to quote that business or pursue it. Are there indicators that can help the underwriter, I would say, just better quantify or evaluate what that's going to become? And then, so that's one side on the lead generation side. And then the other side that I think is really important is avoiding the loss of business. Right? Everybody wants to make sure that insurance gets renewed. So what are indicators that AI can help you predict that are going to happen? Instead of looking at it after the loss and then getting together to say, why did we lose that business? It's getting ahead of it and seeing indicators. So if AI can look at that data in real time and see if, let's say, an insured client just changed broker. When they change broker, that's when you're most likely to also lose the business. So quickly flagging that immediately in real time, because the AI is constantly looking through that data, that would be I think, just a great way that could be employed as well.
Well, this is fascinating. Well, thank you very much for your time. And again, thank you very much for attendance this evening in Insurance and Innovation today here in Chicago. So the invitation is to keep in touch with us and learn more about artificial intelligence, about new technologies, and innovate inside of your companies. This is all. Bye-bye.